Hey y'all, good morning. Comment hashtag Thursday. This is our Thursday check-in. I think it's my third Thursday in a row. Yes, I'm driving. I'm in a parking lot. Don't get your panties in a bunch. It's gonna be fine. Drawers in a wad. Is that better? Okay, so I had to get into a less congested area where people are because people look at me weird when I'm talking to myself. They don't know I'm talking to y'all. So my hair is a little frizzy. It is currently 71 degrees in the SIP, and the humidity is probably about 100%. Yes, and I know I have several clients in South Dakota that I've talked to. I have one in Minnesota that I talked to yesterday, and they got all the snow, like 18 inches. So bless y'all's bones, oh my stars, but it is spring here. And actually, it's so hot, it's summer, and I have on a little, so really thin long sleeve type shirt, and but I just love this shirt, and I wanted to wear it, so I have it on. So today I don't have very many. Hey Elizabeth, good morning. I don't have very many groceries to show you, but I just wanted to first off just tell y'all a couple things going on. Registration for my conference is still open. There are only 5 spots available, which I think is incredible. I cannot believe that. I'm so humbled and just, I don't know. I just feel so supported and loved, and it's just going to be so amazing. Such a great time together in July. So if you want more information on that, click the link on my, in the caption here to my website. There's usually three little lines in the top left corner of my website there, and click conference, and you can read all about it. Also, I launched some master classes last night. They are available for checking out on my website as well. The first one will be April 13th. It's called the Trim Healthy Master Class, and it is a live YouTube stream. The link that you're going to get is also the link to the replay, so you don't have to worry about an email. I don't have to upload anything. It's going to be amazing. And so you can also turn in a question that's topic driven that I will hopefully get to as time allows. So $10 for that, April 13th. And it will be available to, oh, thank you, Jackie. You're so sweet. Frizzy hair and all. Anyway, it'll be available to purchase even after the live date. You can just purchase the replay at your convenience if any of you are interested in that later on. Okay, so today live in the kitchen, I'm going to be making several recipes. I told myself I was going to be ready for this, and then I forgot. You like my makeup? Thank you. It's Trim Healthy Mama. It's a Trim, what is it called? Made. I use the pressed powder, light, I think. I use the cheeky, I don't know which one it is. I don't know. And then I use, this is a store-bought mascara because I like it a little better. And then this is, let me see, I might have this right here so I can tell you what it is. This is actually like a gloss. It looks like a lipstick, but it's not. It is Clinique, maybe? My girls got me this for Christmas. I don't know. I can't see what that says. It's called Almost Lipstick. Is this Clinique? Y'all, I really can't focus and see it. It's so tiny. It's called Black Honey. I'm not helping y'all at all. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I think it is Clinique. But she got it at Sephora or Ulta or somewhere. I don't like those stores. They freak me out. But anyway, that's that. Thank y'all. Y'all so nice. Okay, anyway, live in the kitchen today with Buds and Blooms. I'm going to be making a lot of my favorites. So the menu that my clients got for this coming up week, starting April 9th, just some suggestions for them, are a lot of my favorites out of Trim Healthy Cookbook. It's the first Trim Healthy cookbook I ever got, and I love it so much. So all of my special ones from the beginning of my journey are in there. Crispy Salmon Siesta is top of that list. That is my favorite Trim Healthy Mama recipe. If you ever ask, I'm going to say Crispy Salmon Siesta. I don't make it very much, but, I just love it. And anytime I'm asked that question, that's what I'm going to say. So Crispy Salmon Siesta is happening. Casey's Quinoa Cherry Bowl, that's already on my YouTube channel if you would like to see how I make that. Smarty-Pants Stroganoff, it's an easy recipe to make for your fam jam because it's in the crock pot. You dump it, turn it on, leave it alone. And then I'm going to make, there's an Asian stir fry, it's fuel pull, but instead of using Not Naughty noodles or whatever they are, the ancient noodles of wisdom, I don't remember what they call them now. I'm going to use an pasta to make that So I have leftover edamame pasta. You can use lentil, chickpea, whatever floats your boat. Or you don't have to make it You can do whatever the heck you want. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll make a mudslide muffin in a mug. Very easy to do. Mix it up in minutes. Put it in the microwave. You have a snack S. And it does not use baking blend, which I really like. So there's that. And then earth milk sip. That one's really easy to do. So you heard that right. That's 5 recipes that I'll do in an hour. I'll come back and let y'all know how that goes after I take all my pictures. But this is what I bought at the grocery store to get ready for that. I took the boys to school. Wes Gaskin got the hamburger meat, the venison, the ground venison out for me for the Smarty-Pants Stroganoff. I bought some more mini cucumbers because we were out of those. I bought some halos. This is a local grocery store called McComb Market. So just look at the brands of this, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, these little halos. These were for my children, and we were out of those. I got mushrooms. This is for the Smarty-Pants Stroganoff crock pot meal. I also got a squash. This is for crispy salmon siesta. I have salmon. The rest of that recipe is very simple. It's coconut oil and chili powder. So it's a really easy one. It's a single serve. And I have actually made that multi-serve for my family too. I got some beef stock for the Smarty-Pants Stroganoff as well. The sour cream is for the Smarty-Pants Stroganoff. And I have made it without the sour cream. You add that at the end. And I've made that because I forgot. So right before you serve it, well, 20, 30 minutes, whatever, before you serve it, you're supposed to add in the sour cream, and I forget. So it's tasted just fine. It's okay. And then these are not on plan, 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 but my boys love them and my girls. These are whole grain peanut butter crackers, and it has less added sugar, and they really like these. So I got a pack of those for my children. And I think that's it. This store normally has a lot of Ezekiel products, but they just did a clean out overhaul. And there was only one pack of one of the grainy type breads. When I come here, what I want is the cinnamon raisin Ezekiel. Because the sandwich toasty bread, I can get at Aldi, and it's cheaper. So I was really bummed about that. And they also have a lot of Polaner jelly selection, but we want grape, and they didn't have grape, so I'll have to do that again. Smarty-Pants Stroganoff, it's a crock pot recipe family serve. It's in the crock pot section. Have you tried Greek yogurt instead of sour cream? Maybe. I don't know. It'd be the same thing. I didn't have either one. So I just got sour cream because that's what the recipe said. Let's see. Oh, Clinique, Amy G. Okay. Both Amy G's were in the Clinique. What was it? Something honey. I can't remember. I could care less about makeup, as y'all can see. I don't know anything. Oh, that's good to know, though. Okay, cool. So I just want to piggyback on something that I said Monday, because I've had a lot of messages about this. Even my clients are like, I have not considered my feelings while I was making my plate. I've never realized I did that. So I just want to encourage you, if you missed that live on Monday, I was making, what did I make? Y'all, my brain. I made lunch. That's what I made. I made lunch. Oh, I made a little tuna salad for my overnight biscuit, my einkorn biscuit. That's what it was. Anyhow, so I was just telling them that, I had to pivot. I didn't have everything that I wanted. And I've realized, I talked about this in the podcast that launched Monday too, that I do not consider my feelings when I'm fixing my plate. For me, food is fuel. If you're not there yet, that's okay. But I think it's a really great thing to know and recognize in your life. And to me, that's food freedom. Having that freedom where food no longer has an authority over you, but you're in control of it, is incredible. Some of you may be listening to this and you're like, girl, you've lost your cuckoo marbles. But yes, okay. You don't have to agree with everything I say, and you don't have to like everything that I like, but I'm always here to share what I'm doing. This page is for me to share with you guys what I'm doing on my journey. If you don't like it, that's okay. If something rocks your socks too, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. We all have our own preferences in life. If we were all exactly the same, it would be a very boring place to live. Okay, Heather, I want to make the salmon recipe, but I've never cooked salmon myself, and I'm scared I'll ruin it. There's no way you can ruin the salmon. Seriously, follow the directions. It does not take long to cook. I cook it from frozen in the air fryer all the time. For this recipe, I'll have it mostly thawed out, just because I feel like it does better. But in the air fryer, easy. frozen. I did this. I posted this yesterday on Facebook, Heather, for my salad that I made. So I get the frozen fillets. They're individually packaged at Sam's. You can find that almost at any grocery store, individually packaged salmon to your specifications. Some people are super specific about where they get fish. Mine's wild caught. Anyways, so I get it for frozen air fryer situation. I get it out of the package. I set it on my air fryer thingamajiggy, and then I spray it with olive oil spray, and then I season it with tahini. That's what I like to do for that salad. Sometimes I do salt, pepper, nutritional yeast. Sometimes I do salt, pepper, onion and garlic powder, and chili powder, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But on the air fryer, for me, it's on 400 preset. And somebody commented asking about that, but somebody also messaged me aggravated that I didn't give enough details on a recipe. That kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, y'all. I'm not going to lie. So Precious Sweetheart that asked in the comment, I'm not talking about you, but there was a lady that messaged me and said I don't give enough information. Well, honey, let me tell you something. I don't know who you are. I coach. I do my best to help. I can't remember every tidbit, piddlywink detail. Sometimes we might have to think things through or ask a little nicer, you know, but don't complain about free content. I've talked about this before. It makes my blood pressure go up. It makes me not want to post. Anyway, let's get back to air frying salmon. Okay, so air frying salmon. And so we season it, and then I put it in, and mine is like 12 minutes, and it's like perfect, and it's frozen. Frozen, goes in the air fryer. Put it in. 12 minutes. Come out perfect. I did do 15 minutes the other day because I put my fish and Wes's in the same thing. Now, they were kind of small fillets, but it worked perfect. It did great in the air fryer. I have a Pampered Chef air fryer, if anybody's wondering. I think your name might be Bonnie, not sure. Stay your Bonnie Pat, not sure what your real name is, but thank you so much. I have no intentions of not posting because I love y'all so much, but the negative things speak louder than the positive things. That's life in general, but it's really hurtful sometimes. So anyway, it's all good. I'm gonna be fine. I got over it. Normally stuff like that, like in the past, like 2 years ago, that would have just wrecked me. And so I'm growing. My skin rather is getting a little thicker each day, not too thick, but just so those things kind of roll off. But anyway, I still think things like that should be said. I do. Heather, you're so welcome. Joyce, y'all are so sweet. Y'all are so sweet. So anyway, let me just tell y'all real quick what I did this morning, then I got to head home and get ready for this live in the kitchen. So this morning I woke up at 6:30 and I got together, I tallied up all the votes from Buds and Blooms. Hi, Jackie. That's a good quote. Oh, Bonnie, you're sweet. I love y'all. Okay, so this morning I got up, I tallied up all the votes. I wrote down, what I was going to make, and then I assessed all of the recipe ingredients that I knew I was going to make today during my live in the kitchen. And then I just saw there were just a few things. Well, I told Les, I was like, I have to have these. Sometimes I can sub stuff from what I already have, but today was not one of those days. And so I said, let me just take the boys. We might just leave a little later, which is fine. They're still there, plenty of time for school. And then I'll run to the grocery and do my live. And he was like, okay, cool. So that's what I did. And then I was getting ready and I'm like, okay, what am I going to have for breakfast? I need an E. That's how I do things a lot. I alternate. And so yesterday I had an S breakfast, S supper, and I had an E lunch. So today I'll have an E breakfast, an E supper, and an S lunch. And I usually have a fuel pull snack every day. Not every day, but that's my goal. Anyhow, I don't consider it because I got plenty of stuff to have. So today I'm going to eat breakfast, and I have Auntie Pearl's muffins that I made last week live in the kitchen. And so I had 2 of those, and I put those 2 in my air fryer with 3 pieces of uncured Canadian bacon, which is only 1 to 1.5 grams of fat, so it's lean protein. And then I started making my coffee while those were reheating about 5 minutes in my Pampered Chef air fryer. And then I got a bowl. I think it's back here, actually. It's just a little plastic bowl. Put my muffins in it. I put my Canadian bacon, and I had some berries, and then I had my coffee, which I still have like 3 sips left. My clients will tell me that I didn't do that right. I should have had that all together at 7:30 because that's what I teach them. But anyway, it was just easy, and I sat in my lap, and I ate it, and it was no problem. So we can do things on the go. It took me 5 minutes to reheat those muffins because I had them ready. And while I was reheating the muffins and warming up my Canadian bacon, I got my berries together and my coffee. I got everything in the car, got the boys in the car, and then I put that stuff in my bowl and I got out the door. 5 minutes. So don't tell me you don't have time for breakfast. Maybe you need to go off Facebook for a second early in the morning so you have time to fuel. But it's really important to fuel. You don't expect your vehicle to run on an empty gas tank. You can't expect your body to run on an empty gas tank either. So I know some people don't like breakfast. That's fine. I didn't say you had to have a 5-course meal, but figure out some way to fuel. Get some protein in you. I hope y'all have a great day. Thanks for listening to all the ranting. I'm sorry. I got a little sassy a little bit, but hope y'all have a great day. Be looking for my post later today on the pictures of all the things that I make. It'll probably will be later tonight that I'll post because I'll want a finished product of my Smarty-Pants Stroganoff. We're supposed to have a baseball game tonight at 6:40, y'all. That's late because my boys are into bed by 7:30. You know what I'm saying? But it's all right. We're going to take one for the team. No pun intended. Y'all have a great day. I love y'all. Bye-bye.